So we need roadies, assistants. Action. Okay, here we are back at home in the shed. I've finally caved. I bought the 2021 Heritage Softail. Picked it up, had 20 Ks on the clock, couldn't help myself. I've done a 400k ride on it, so I got about 500 Ks on it at the moment. Beautiful 107 cubic inch engine. Oh, it goes like a dream. What a machine. So light, manoeuvrable. Love the colour. Couple of things I've done to it is I changed the exhaust pipes and the handlebars and the fuel caps, and I've got a bag rack coming from. Other than that, she's stock standard. Not planning to change anything else on this bike. At first when I rode it, after riding the Fat Boy for so many years, it was a different experience, had to learn how to ride it. But it corners, it stops and it goes. It's an absolutely beautiful bike. Can't believe it. I'm so happy with it. So thanks to Mackay Motorcycles, Harley Davidson, you did well, you looked after me. A big shout out to the boys there. They really looked after me with this bike, and I can't wait to put some kilometres on it. So starting in a couple of days time, I'm going to head south from Mackay, hit Bundaberg, do a tour of the Bondi Rum factory, and then from there I'm going to go down to Harvey Bay and catch up with some old schoolmates that also ride bikes. These lads, we played football together in Childers in 1983. All good lads, we've all kept in contact, and yeah, looking forward to going for a ride with them boys. From there, going to slip down to Brisbane for a few days, catch up with the kids, do a few rides down there, catch up with an old mate called Stewie Solder, old Sooty. And then from Brisbane and ride down to Gloucester in New South Wales, catch up with one of my best mates, Webby. Now me and Webby, we've ridden around the world together. We rode in China, all through Southeast Asia and the States, and looking forward to doing some great more rides with Webby. From there I'm going to hit Sydney. I've got to go down to Bondi Ink for a few days, hang out down there, maybe get a tat, maybe get some tats touched up. And from there I'm going to ride down to Adelaide. I'm going to do the Christmas run through the Flinders Ranges. So really looking forward to that. And hopefully from the Flinders I'm going to come back through Broken Hill, up to Burke, Colomulla, Charleville, Augathella, Tambo, Springshore, Emerald, Claremont, and then home. So really looking forward to that. Should be an awesome experience. So I just thought I'd talk about both bikes here and the differences, comparison. Like, I love them both. They're both a different ride. You know, like I said, the Fat Boy is a beast. It's just raw power. You know, it's heavy. You got to ride defensively or aggressive with it. You got to pick your line. You know, a little bit iffy. You know, in your corners. Sometimes you got to plan a little bit before, and especially riding in traffic, because these things just don't stop. You've got to either ride through traffic or plan to stop. Give yourself a couple of car lengths. The new Heritage, what can I say? It's light as a feather. You can throw it around like a motocross bike. So comfortable, plenty of power, but both bikes are just a different riding experience. So I'm looking forward to taking the Heritage on a long ride and getting used to riding it and see how we go, but I won't be giving the Grey Ghost up anytime soon. I took it out this morning. It was just such a lovely ride on it, and I can't wait to ride it again. You know, they're very similar in style. They're both that 1940s, 50s custom look that I like. You know, it just suits my soul. I'm not a sporty bike man. I like the big bikes. Beefier the better, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. I can't wait to see how this goes on a long trip. I do know that the fuel range on the Heritage is a lot more than the old Grey Goes. The Grey Goes gets about 200 k's and the Heritage gets about 320. So that's going to make a little bit of difference in riding, less stops. Maybe make up a little bit more time, but we'll get there at the end of the day. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, subscribe to our channel, also follow the links to our great merchandise.